Okay, Heidi got us out of the RV park. This is the Tampa Riverwalk. This is a really nice area.
I knew that it would be. There's a lot of restaurants and things to do along the way.
Right.
I want to say, if I remember, which I had a couple drinks before we left, it's either 1.9 or 2.6 miles. I can't remember.
Which we're not going to do any of that.
Nah, we'll just make our way down this way and see what we can find.
See what we can see.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I have a major problem with the Tampa Riverwalk, and that's because of this. Look. We are Michigan. Screw that. We are Michigan. That ain't cool. Yeah, I like this area though. It is really, really delightful. So what we're gonna do is walk along the river walk, right, Heidi? She's gonna go she's gonna snuff that cigarette. And we're going to go try to find ourselves something to eat because we haven't eaten for a while. We have been, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, taking a little sip on the nectar of the gods, but unfortunately we haven't got anything to eat, so we need to do that. But yeah, what a beautiful place. It's a very nice day. It's 75 degrees and just wonderful. So we're slowly making our way from the Riverwalk, Heidi's taking a picture there, to Ybor City. I haven't been to Ybor City for a long time. Heidi's never been to Ybor City, which is about to change. But it's a beautiful area down here. I really like all the architecture that they have in this area. What do you think?
Still falls down.
Still falls down. Right. A lot of rental scooters, rental bikes, whatever you need. So don't be afraid. If you don't like to walk, you could always rent something, even a water taxi, to get you where you need to go. All right, so Ybor City it is. Heidi decided we're gonna get something to eat. Most likely at this place right here, but I want to show you the overall view here, which is very cool. What do you think about this place, Heidi?
It's cool.
Nice. Told you. I ain't got no food for you.
Yeah. Baby.
Telling this thing I ain't got no food for it.
Yeah.
I think I do. So, good morning. Yeah. What are we doing here? And where is here? Heidi and I got escorted through the back way, around way, whatever, to registration so we can pick up our media passes so that we can get into the RV show. Maybe a couple different places that, not, general public goes to. But this was supposed to be an industry day. This was supposed to be the day that we could come up and go through all the RVs before anybody else had a chance to. And unfortunately, they canceled that. They felt as if with the COVID that it's a risk. They still want the show to go on. I'll have to say that I'm almost positive, like Camping World pulled out. So that's kind of a big deal. Let me turn off this noise. That somebody that big would have dropped out. But still plenty. So again, where's there? Let me go ahead and flip you around real quick. There is the Florida State Fairgrounds, where they're going to have the RV show. And again, sorry about that beeping. And we are on the like the gate 4 area, which we came in on the opposite side of the fairgrounds, and instead of directing us all the way around, they just said, we'll send somebody out. Guy showed up in his car and escorted us all the way around here. We had to cut through some weird areas, but now as far as weather-wise, not the best. It's 61 right now. I mean, I know you guys up north are going, what do you mean not the best? I'd love 61. It's just, you know, yesterday was 74 into the evening. So now we're in this pattern. And it's a little cool, I mean, with the breeze and everything. It's very busy. There's people going 20 different directions everywhere, but it looks like they all know their jobs and they're getting it done. And for us just to show up and them say, absolutely, we'll send somebody out, that was nice. That's nice. Radio communication is strong here. So Heidi's in that little registration office, and she will be out shortly. So we're trying to find water, you know, dispensed water that we can drink. And usually at the public stores, they have, you know, those water dispensers, but they're inside. But we don't know. Not all of them do. So that's what Heidi's actually going in there checking to see if they have them. And this is a weird plaza. And I'm going to show you guys something that I've never seen ever. And I'm sure you guys can say, oh yeah, we have those. I've never seen it. So this is an old shopping plaza. I mean, this thing's probably been around for a long time. Check out that Walmart over there. It's like an old Kmart. That reminds me of
Say
like
a command.
Oh, I hear you. That reminds me of like an old Super K. I don't know if you guys had Super Kmarts around you, but yeah, before they went out of business, that's exactly what that looks like. That or a Zayre's. So Heidi's here. She got a cart. Let's see what she says. So what's the dealio?
It's inside.
They got it though. Cool. Look at all these birds.
I know.
They're trying to attack Heidi. All right, guys, so on here, but we are in the laundry room. And one of the things that I like about this app, with this laundry room, is it tells us how many washers are available in the entire laundry room, how many dryers are available, and it tells us how much time we have on our washing machine or our dryers, no matter how many we have going. So we can leave, and this will tell us when we can come back and it's ready to move on to the dryer or whatever. But the fact that it shows all of these washers and dryers and how many are available, you can kind of tell how busy the laundromat is, basically, this little laundromat. So let me show you what this thing looks like and how it works. You just get a QR code. So I take my phone, push scan QR code. You just go ahead and put it over that. Let me find it there. There we go. At that point, it starts communicating. It tells you up here. At the same time, confirm the payment. It says number 17, that's us. Okay. And then that's it. Heidi will press start on the machine. And not only that, then at this point,
Tells you your balance.
yeah, it'll tell you your balance, what you have outstanding. And it'll also tell you our washing machine, how much time we have left on it. So kudos to this setup. This is the best one by far.
Yes, it is.
All right.
I think this is what Sully was talking about.
Yeah, Sully, dude, I think this is the one. And man, I understand why this is awesome. This is one of the things that I like about the park, and one of the things we don't like about the park. The spots can be a little close. I mean, you still have your defined space, and that's about it. I mean, there's not a lot of privacy necessarily, but I mean, there's a different type of living. You know, basically, a lot of these people are staying in their coaches, but when they go out and they want to explore or just get away from it, you know, maybe get a little bit. Look at all this. Look at where we're at, waiting for our laundry to be done.
Community fire pit.
Yeah, they got wood over there for you. You can build yourself a fire, and again, I mean, there's a lot. Now, I can't remember who was saying something, but to the effect, and I don't know, I think they're kind of being smart about it. They made a comment on our video. They said, you know why there's so many fifth wheels in that park? Because it's the only way to go. Well, what do you say to this now? Because there's almost all motorhomes. There are limited fifth wheels, and I'd have to say the travel trailers and smaller trailers are just as plentiful as the fifth wheels here. But the motorhomes, there's no comparison. There are a lot more coaches here. Lots. I think it's just a preference thing. I'm finding that a lot of the older people are in motorhomes. A lot of the older couples that
they are.
That just don't want to do the hookup. Maybe they can't do the hookup. I'll be honest. Also, we watched a motorhome come in that was about that size over there, about that year, that size. And the guy that came out of that, I don't even know how he has a license. I mean, physically, he had to be helped out of his coach and helped over to the picnic table. That is rough.
He's going to.
But he's doing it. I don't know.
That's what I was trying to say. He's gonna do it to the end.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it till he can't get out of his chair.
Yeah, he had to have a lot of help backing into a spot. But yeah, listen off in the distance, that bird. There's two birds. One's called the big red screaming bird, also known as probably a fire truck. And then the other one that's off in the distance over here, I'll zoom in the camera because sometimes the microphone zooms in with that. I don't think you're going to be able to hear it, but we got the big yellow beeper bird. Beep, beep, beep. Same thing. But the show's tomorrow. You excited about that?
Yeah.
Now we're supposed to maybe interact with some of the industry there. See some stuff. Merle, who's one of our patrons, specifically mentioned that new Keystone fifth wheel. So I think we're going to try to get over there. We have an appointment. We had to make an appointment to see that. So yeah, we'll go check that out and see what it's like. I don't know. Maybe we'll buy that fifth wheel. Maybe we'll just throw it out there and say, okay, go ahead and order us one, and we'll take it out and put it to its paces for the first year and tell you what I think. Maybe they'll give us one.
That'd be even more funny.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd try it out. Okay. Just waiting for laundry to be done. Good morning, YouTube. Heidi's heading back in for the second or third time. Not really. So what's today? Today's the show. We're heading out to the Tampa RV Super Show, and we gotta catch an Uber. We're gonna get an Uber out there. That way we don't have to worry about parking the truck. And although we do have a parking pass, I think that we'll utilize that just to get into the show if they give our Uber driver any crap. We don't know what we're going to cover today. We have an idea what we're doing first, but yeah, the Florida Super Show at Tampa. What's the tag? FRV. Oh
my gosh!
I can never remember.
FRVTA. Yeah, I was right.
FRVTA. Yeah. So look that up if you guys can. But we're on our way. Let me get hold of Uber, and we'll start heading in the direction of the show. You excited? Mm-hmm. Heidi's going to buy a fifth wheel today. All right, guys. So we're outside the show. The Uber ride was pretty uneventful, and the nice thing about it is they dropped us off right at the front gate. You can see us. I mean, it was immediate. We are literally 20 steps away from where we need to be. So if we decide to come back again tomorrow, we're going to do the same thing. So let me flip you. Yeah, easy peasy. Let me flip you guys around. And of course, they don't open till 9, so that'll be kind of nice that we're here waiting at that point. And right now the lines aren't too bad, but you could tell they got everybody corralled because it's going to get rough, I'm sure. entrance coming through the expo hall. Whenever you come through, big map. If you can't read this map, you got a problem. So we're gonna make our way back quite a ways to the Keystone area so we can get the release of this Arcadia, the debut of the Arcadia. You can see they got a trolley, they'll take you around if you don't want to walk, but in our case we do. And as far as food, so far we see one place here. Looks pretty promising, so Heidi says, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm hungry.
And then after this, maybe we'll go up here. I also see corn dogs and sausage. So maybe we'll do that too. So a little bit further down the road, we'll go see what they have at this debut. And then from that point on, we'll cover what we want, how we want.
Yep.
We know what that is.
Yes.
We'll be walking up in some stuff. Like this. Heidi told me I could get this as a fifth wheel.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay, let's go. Here's the Arcadia. This is the new release. They just came out with it. Complete redesign. And this is the first look. So I'm sure a lot of the things that you guys are wanting to know is the details of the floor plan. So let's go ahead and show you that real quick. Rear living, wardrobe slide, rear living, mid kitchen, master closet. It's beautiful. Not a drop frame. So we're talking about, wow, got the side cameras built into it already. You can see the front profile. It's definitely curved a little bit different than what is traditional, and the profile is extremely low here. This is a very low profile considering where I'm at here is about 5'6" at the bottom, and the top does not look very tall. Very cool. I think that this is a nice color scheme. You see, one thing I noticed is the price right away. Beautiful. Awesome. Very, very awesome.
You guys are from our neck of the woods.
I like the way these look. Very clean. So the windows, let's get into some of the details here. You've got, looks like a one-touch leveling system, but it's not hydraulic. I'm not against that. You do have the road armor suspension, the third link there. Same brakes that we have. These are running on 16-inch tires. They are a brand that I'm not familiar with. And this is a 30 to 50 amp hybrid. So this is the one that we were originally looking at for the interior. Can we? Solid step. Wow, they did a really good job in here.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's very clean. I don't know how that translates on camera, but this is such a clean looking RV.
Yes.
This is probably one of the most reasonably priced fifth wheels that I've seen as far as the show price. And it's not very long.
Nice.
How long do you think this is? This is only 32 foot. This is shorter towed hookup than what we currently have. I like this area here. Right?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Very, very laid out.
It's
Wow.
not something that
This
would
is
work for us.
I don't know. It's. I think we need a little longer, personally.
I don't think this would work for us.
What would be your reason?
There's not enough room.
Storage.
Nice. Not so much storage.
I'm telling you again. I know this don't translate on camera, but how light everything is.
Very nice.
Nice wardrobe in here.
Yeah.
But he's hooked. Yeah, this is sweet. And again, with that low profile that I was talking about, I have plenty of headroom. I mean, I have a lot of headroom in here, guys.
Like how this glows.
Look at the headroom I have here.
Yeah.
Now, if I was to walk up even further, which there is it's a tight space. You can see me doing the RV shuffle, but headroom, 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 headroom. That low profile don't make a difference at all. I think the best part about it is this is a price point thing. But they didn't skimp. Your control center here. See all that if you want to pause and take a look at it. Very residential feeling cabinetry. Heidi can see in the microwave.
Yeah, I do like that.
I like the height of this one.
This is a convection oven.
I do like the feel of the interior too. Yeah, these guys have done something a little bit different here, because we've been talking about that for a while, right?
Yeah.
We've been saying for how long that it seems like every time you walk in an RV, it's the same old floor plan. Well, this one kind of is the same old floor plan, but there's no slide on the campsite, so you don't have to worry about that. There are 2 slides in here, and these slides are smaller than the ones we have on our travel trailer. This is a less depth slide, and the wardrobe's the same as ours. And yet, somehow this has more space. Don't you think? Definitely than ours. We might have to go back to the show.
You want to do it now?
Did you hear what I just said? So I'm just sitting down 2 days after the show when we went to the show.
3 days.
3 days, yeah, right. It was Wednesday.
No. Yes.
Yeah, we went to the show. What you just seen was clips of us at the show, seeing the debut of that new RV, and I have no video files after that except for one phone clip. I have some pictures, and that's it. And I don't know if I can handle walking through that place and covering all that we did the last time again. What do you think? I don't want to. Do you?
Probably have to.
So look what we're doing.
Take 2.
Take 2. Oh, somebody's site. Yeah, take 2. We're going to the show again, just for you guys. Because the footage that we got is horrible, and our Uber ride's almost here, so we need to book it up here. Guys, so you can see one of the reasons that we did this on the day that we did, at the time that we did, because now the lines are long to not only get into the park, but get into the parking lot. So they've got these lanes blocked off. They're letting cars come in occasionally, and again, none of this makes sense to us. So we're gonna go ahead and walk all the way to the front. We had the Uber driver drop us off back there because that line's even longer than this line, and we're just gonna walk in. Hopefully we find a cart and get in here, because I'm tired of all this already. So here we're in a situation where we had maybe 30 people in this entire area the last time we came through.
Yeah.
So again, all for you guys. Lost that footage. Gonna have to make it happen. Wait till you see out here and the comparison from last time. It's gonna be a nightmare. All right, so again, 32 foot. I just got done showing you this, but I wanted to show you to it again to give you an idea, a sense of size. Of course, this will pull out as far as the bed situation. The pantry is incredible for this. Again, it's really hard to capture on camera the amount of size and this short size. Again, good storage. Let's go ahead and move upstairs. Traditional refrigerator, which could be a 12-volt compressor. Very large. And I don't know if you notice how light it is in here. Heading upstairs. The bathroom is a standard bathroom with plenty of room around the commode. You have deep storage here. Not the full length, because they've done something back there that requires that not to go all the way back. Sitting shower. Counter space here. Not a medicine cabinet, but you do have storage underneath here. So good with that. And then going into the bedroom, again, for how short this is, and you see some wires in that, just ignore those wires. Those wires are just, that's because it's a prototype. They didn't even know if they were going to bring this. Last minute they threw it together. Nice size here, definitely. What you're lacking in here, some drawers. But other than that, it's very, very nice. And then of course storage under the bed. Heidi's trying to show there. Oh, they don't have the struts hooked up yet. Yeah. Again, prototype. Roller blinds. It's good look overall, all the way down here. Very nice. Now going down to the bigger one, and this is the one that we were interested in to some extent. This is the 3660 RL. The storage on this is massive. We could put everything we need in here. The tie downs come factory. Again, all the components are stored that you need to access for any kind of maintenance underneath these panels here. But this doesn't have a drop frame, but the storage almost compares to that. And even though the profile is low up top, which I showed previously with the other clip that was just prior to this one, it still has a pretty good setup there. The other thing I want you to notice is on the 3660 you have a California king bed. This one is not here. This one, I don't know, it could be pretty nice, but I kind of like this one. And again, same thing. If you look at your profile, how low it is. You don't have frameless windows. That's okay. I don't have a problem with these windows. As long as you keep these clean. Remember what I told you guys, keep these clean here, you're going to have issues. 11,400 pounds, well within what we can do. And Heidi said that payment is well easily for us to do. So she said, let's go ahead and do it. We'll hook this up. We're going to go ahead and order it.
Wait till you get inside.
Yeah, wait till you get inside. We got to wait for some people to come out. But again, hitch on the back. Not rated to tow anything right now, but that may change. Yeah, I like this. I love the storage. And the thing is since that storage is so big in a component that's considered, or in a RV that's considered to be a not a full profile. This is not a full profile. You usually don't get that big of storage in a non-full profile RV, but they did it on this one. And of course, storage up front here. Plenty of room for a generator if you wanted to upgrade and put a generator in there. Yeah, again, the profile just not tall. Here, I step up to the edge here. You can see how low it is up front here, and then it's not, I mean, just not tall at all. The overall height really doesn't tell you that you should have any room up there, but once we get up there, you'll be able to see that. The other thing is the way that they've done the ducting, the main ducting throughout the RV. They've hidden it, they've tucked it away, but the flow that they get between that and the air conditioners, by the way they designed them, they're quieter and they flow more air. So hopefully you're not having to run both of them all the time. And again, this is all sealed underbelly with foil, and all the tanks are not only heated, but something that they do that Rockwood doesn't is they've got individual switches for the tanks. The solid steps, although you have to lift them manually and lock them in, the nice thing is it has that big landing step, which we really enjoy that. I do want to show you the upgraded axle package. You got the equalizer, that's rubber, self-adjusting brakes, greasable wet bolts already. You don't have to do that. You don't have to upgrade that stuff. It's already there. Heavy-duty leaf springs, heavy wall axle tubes, and bronze bushing eyelets. That's all in the suspension that you're seeing right there. It's the road armor, and it does a good job. I really like this one. So much so, Heidi might be having me tow it home. One thing we're going to see here, it's 11,400 pounds, but that's an empty weight. I want to see if they've got a loaded weight here. So yeah, 13,500 fully loaded. It's a little bit more than the 12,000 that I wanted to pull, but I'm telling you, for the inside flooring and everything, I really like that. Cargo carrying capacity on this is 2,040 pounds. Very, very nice. Just a good setup all the way around. We'll go ahead and see if we can step inside. Again, wait till you see the freshwater and tank capacities too. All right, so again, the solid step, and immediately it feels airy. This is travel accessible. With this slide in, you can get to everything. With this slide in, you can get to one door of the larger refrigerator. And as far as the counter space itself, you're looking at easily being able to hold coffee pots, ice makers, whatever the case may be. The pantry is relatively large. The tanks on this one, I don't know if they have it advertised in here, but it's like 110 for the fresh.
Yeah, there's 10 up front and I believe 100
in the back.
Yeah, because of the washer.
You're right. Yeah, they don't have that listed here under the components. Yeah, nice theater seating, dinette, of course. Moving into the bathroom, same situation as the last one as far as their layout. But going into the bedroom, we've got, of course, some more storage, I guess you could say, here. I don't know what we would necessarily use that for, but as far as the wardrobe, so the downfall, we do have a dresser here. You do have washer dryer prep here. This is a prototype. Once they're done with this, you're going to have 6 more inches of space going forward here, which you already have quite a bit. Heidi can walk in and show you that. And as far as the bedroom, there's
no outlets here?
No outlets, except right over here. There is an outlet there that could go around the door, I'm sure. But the bed's a California King, but there's no shelves on either side to hold your glasses or remote controls or anything like that. Of course, your TV backer, I'm sure, would go either there or over here, but I'm almost positive it's going to be here. That's what the distance is.
Oh, there's some storage here.
Yeah, some little bonus storage. And again, this storage here, I mean, it has its place. Might be some bathroom type storage. Again, there's no struts on this. Sorry, we can't really lift it. That's heavy. California King, though. Could we go with a queen and then get some shelves that we put in ourselves? I'm sure. But I don't know, that California King looks pretty exciting. And here, again, with that low profile, no, you're good. With that low profile that we was just talking about, I mean, I've got a decent amount of headroom here. I'm in the closet. I need to come out of the closet. So very, very nice. I could see towing this one, even though fully loaded. It's at 13,000. What was it? 400 pounds.
13.5.
13.5. I can still see doing it because of what you get with this one.
The blinds are washable.
Yes.
Machine washable.
You can take them down and wash them.
Yep.
which is another feature they added, which I think is great. So yeah, possibility. One of the other things we wanted to cover down here while we were here is what would be Rockwood, but not so much. It's it's the Rockwood not quite identical twin. So the Flagstaffs, we came down and we've already looked at these, but it's worth a look again. Now, there's 2 units that we are interested in. Actually, 3 we could potentially do, but one of them is not here. So, yeah, this looks like it here. This is the one thing that keeps on bringing us back to this one. You're at 11,583 pounds. That's fully loaded. So you can see how the other one's still a little heavy. And it's got some storage. The pass-through is not as good as what we just seen. But again, this one is lighter weight. One of the reasons the pass-through is not as big is because, of course, that convenience center is inside. It's inside your storage, taken away from the storage. We'll go ahead and look at this one though. Of course, up here you got dual batteries already prepped with vents. You could put a generator in there if you wanted to mess around with that. We'll look at it from this side. Again, when it's dry, it's only 9,631. It's 36.6. It's a little bit shorter than the other one. This storage is good here, but we have to use storage inside at this point. We kind of like this one, but this is definitely not the one we're going to go with if we go with any, as far as I know. And the reason is we love this area, but again, we have no storage for everything that comes out of the bed of our truck. So we would have to reduce the stuff in the bed of our truck greatly. As far as travel accessible, whenever the slide's in, not a big deal. We would not be going with this residential refrigerator. That's not our thing. Nice pantry. I think the kitchen is adequate. The seating is definitely, I mean, look at all the seating. You could have 4 people here, 2, 2, 2. So lots of seating. Let's go ahead and step up into the bedroom, take a look there. Same comfort that we have, RV comfort. All these bedrooms are going to, bathroom setup's going to be essentially the same. A little tight on the door. The commode's okay. Same shower as what we currently have. This is going to be linen for the bathroom. Then this is something they've done new for 2021. We've got the wardrobe slide, but we got drawers underneath. You have drawers on an end table here. You have an end table over there with drawers, cabinets above, storage underneath here too. This is what we were talking about with a queen bed, having counters on either side. We're used to that. We're used to it. And this does have a pass-through bathroom, so if somebody's taking a shower, they can close the bedroom door, then close the bathroom door over there, and they can have basically all this area to not only shower, but come in and then get dressed, which might be a consideration that you want to look into. But yeah, not too bad, but not quite the one because of storage. All right, so this one's 11,588 pounds when it's fully loaded, and that's with only 1,800 pounds of cargo. Same pass-through storage that we just looked at. It's identical. You get it cut away a little bit because of the convenience center that is there. This one has a little bit added storage though. Same component up here. This has a little bit of added storage that's inside that a lot of people haven't seen. And we're definitely going to take our turn getting in here. So your tow specs on this, again, 9,662 pounds, dry, empty. You can kind of get the floor plan, overall idea there. 36.6 on the length. That's an easy tow length for us. The storage that we would gain on this one, we'd have to utilize this a little bit. Yeah, they're still using carpet. I think we can get rid of that potentially. I'm not sure though. But extra storage under the dinette you can access from the outside, which would come in handy because we actually have a point of our dinette currently that we can't get to unless we get underneath everything. Frameless windows, just like ours. You're going to see torsion or Torflex axles like we currently have. This is the situation we have in here. This would pretty much have to be the office space. You can see the table's kind of small. a U-shaped dinette. The only good thing about that is there is storage back there. Heidi's got the most counter space out of any of the situations, right? She likes these colors better, much more lighter. Got a traditional Dometic refrigerator, and then as far as storage, as far as the pantry, large, lit up, and then the storage, like I say, underneath. A little bit of storage behind the TV, but again, the thing that we're looking for is storage for everything that comes out of our RV. So you can see there's some storage up above, but you know, for Heidi to use this, she actually would have to step on these chairs to get up there. Yeah, that's
Still nice.
yeah, it's still nice they added it.
This is really nice.
Yeah, the pantry will take care of a lot of that.
Yeah.
But remember, we have to take an entire contents of a bed and find a place for that. So here's the storage situation here. This gives you an additional area that once we utilize that counter for an office or that dinette, we would have to probably utilize this as kind of maybe our eating, kind of hanging out room, which wouldn't be a bad thing because you could heat and cool this little area so much easier. Lots of storage here, and then of course these cabinets also. As far as this being a pull-out bed, do we need it? No. Would we use this potentially for a desk and maybe make this the office? We could. They have windows all the way around. A lot of these mid-bunks don't have windows all the way around. So let's go ahead and show you where the main storage is. This would definitely be the main storage. We would utilize all of this for storage easily. So that kind of answers our question as far as being short, having storage, and not to hammer this too much more. You're seeing the identical bathroom that you just did. Same with linen, drawers, desk, same size bed we currently have. This would be very easy for us to go into because it's so familiar. And a lot of the components are identical in every way. Can you walk through this way? Yes, you can walk through this way. Not a big deal. It's a little shuffle, but you can do it. So, yeah, overall, not a bad area, and good storage for what you'd lose. Okay, staying with the Rockwood Forest River family. Let's go ahead and show you what we basically have in length. This is 29.9, same as ours. 78.09 dry. That's heavier than what we have when we're dry. But I'm sure it's because they got stuff like that refrigerator. They do have actual leveling on this, one-touch leveling. And as far as the components inside, oh, this is kind of different.
Yeah, this is nice.
This is nice. No place for me to do my work. That's the main thing. I'd have to be up here all the time with the computer.
Yeah. So this
but it's a nice.
Definitely, I don't believe would work for full time.
This is right. Let's see. With the slide in, I'd have to see that.
It's a big slide.
And then you have a bed slide here and a huge bathroom back here, which we like big bathrooms, but do we need this much space? And we definitely don't need dual sinks.
Right.
Definitely don't need that.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. I still need a desk though to work.
Yeah, right.
So this one here we're going to take a look at. It's a KZ Durango 326 RLT. 37.7. It's 10,610 pounds when it's empty. I'm sure you could put about 12,000 pounds in here. We like this one because but it's very similar to the Rockwood.
Yeah.
The difference is, which we'll show you, is the storage that makes the difference for us. If Rockwood would do that kind of storage, we would be on it. Nice area, good lights. This is a nice feel. Travel accessible, no. You can't get to the refrigerator. We would not have this full-size refrigerator in here, no way. Heidi's got a pantry here, which is nice. Could I use this as a desk? Sure. It seemed weird standing up awful high, though, you know.
Look how far.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little odd. But kitchen-wise, Heidi, is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Counter space, all right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
4-burner stove. We don't need 4-burner. We do like this bathroom a lot. We don't need 2 sinks. Not sure why they do that, but it's a thing. I think that's a 70s thing. I mean, why don't they all have bidets at this point? No shelves on either side of the bed. This looks like a king bed, but yeah, there's an outlet there. There is an outlet there. And you do have plenty of storage up here, dresser-wise. TV directly across. The drawers on this, I don't really care for because look at the opening that you actually get to use on this thing.
I guess that's for laundry.
Yeah, that's
plastic.
a hamper. That's cool. And then I'm guessing washer dryer prep?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Nice and pretty good. Again, you could see that other one though that we were looking at. You know, they have extra room in the front and a dresser. So now we'll go ahead and show you the storage outside and why this could work. Yeah, I think we have enough storage. So this would make all the difference as far as everything in the bed of the truck being able to go in here. So could you live with losing? We would have to make this a desk. That's the worst part. That would have to be a desk. But it's nice. I mean, it's not too bad. Price though, I'm sure you get a better deal on that, but you're talking the show price advertised is $55,000 and we were at 30 or 47,000 with their show price. Battery. And then of course all this area here is huge. A lot of potential. So we're going to look at one that would be on the edge of being able to be done in our situation. 35 foot, easily done at 35 foot, 6 inches. The tow weight on this, little heavy, 11,370 dry. I'm sure it's got 2,000 pounds carrying capacity, and you could see we could utilize all that. Again, another huge storage, which is something that is desperately needed when we lose the bed of our truck. And this would take care of all of that. So let's see what it looks like inside, see if Heidi sees anything she likes. Again, the big refrigerator, not necessarily needed.
Coffee pot ice maker.
Yeah, we're covered there. Oh, she went right past her pantry though.
Well, I did. Nice.
Yeah, cabinets are relatively low here for her. As far as this area, that would be my desk. I can deal with that. I just need a normal chair. I can't do, you know, just a sitting chair like that. I need an office chair. The refrigerator, something different. I think we'd have to do something different there. 4-burner stove we don't need. We would much rather have a smaller stove, but Heidi is using the oven more. Oh, nice. Throw all our trash in there. The microwave is at Heidi's height.
Most definitely.
And this whole area feels very open.
Yes.
Very open. I mean, it seems like I'm taking
separate from the kitchen.
Yes. Yeah, I could see being pretty comfortable in here. So this area here is doable. Access as far as traveling, yes, we could get to the refrigerator door with the slides in, because this slide is considerably shorter. Oh, it has a dishwasher. We need to get this one then.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
You're having trouble doing the dishes.
we have trouble doing dishes. Place to put the dirty dishes. Even if we don't have water, we'll put them in there. The bathroom, you're getting back down to a smaller bathroom again, but definitely doable. Here's where we run into problems. Accessing from this area. It's not a good deal for us that you get down in the shower and you're walking in front of a window, a lot of windows potentially, to come in, you know, you're flashing your neighbors basically. It does have roller shades. You have day and night, as Heidi's showing you there. That's kind of nice. I like that. You have some sort of cubby here. My backside is getting warm from this fireplace. Dresser drawers, and then a little shelf on this side, very little. Still get the job done, I guess. Washer dryer set up here. You do have an area back here. Yes, you get to it. There's another sliding door. I'm just showing you through this area. A little bit of storage there, and then another this clothes hamper, right? Clothes hamper like the other one, and then some more storage here. So overall, with all the storage that's available,
It doesn't lack storage.
inside or outside.
Right.
And could we do a office space off of this already set up table. Yeah. Yeah, I would just have to, yeah, this would be perfect. I could use this. Is there a plug here? This is the one thing that I hate with a lot of these units. For some reason they don't put outlets necessarily on this. See, maybe
have all this,
maybe
so
behind the it could be behind the chairs because the chairs are powered. No, these chairs.
No, yeah.
So there might be something back there that I don't see. Storage up above, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
They quit doing that on a lot of them. So an office chair would be most likely, I guess, here. Well, if I had my way, what the deal would be is the office chair would be here, and this would be moved this way to where it was about here, so I had more room. And I'm just making up stuff, trying to figure it out for myself. Where would we eat? Everybody's going to ask that. Well, currently we pretty much TV tray a lot of our stuff. Heidi eats at the table still, but there is a leaf that we could put in that table and make it longer, and then she could always eat there still if she liked. But I think she wants to do the TV tray right now, though it's holding her computer. This is nice.
It's very nice.
Pretty high end. It's a gold model. The dishwasher and that big refrigerator freezer with the ice maker and all that. I don't know if we need all that stuff, but
Not really.
it would work.
Yeah.
All right, so we're looking at the Alpine 3220 RL. This one here has 3,000 pounds worth of carrying capacity. It's saying that its weight is 12,485. What it doesn't tell me is if that's the dry weight or the full weight. 54, 49, 83. So 49. These are good sizes. Not groundbreaking, but good. 3610 on the length, so 37 foot. It is 13.3, so the profile's higher on this one, just by a little bit. But you can see the floor plan and what that looks like.
15,500.
Yeah, fully loaded. This is 15,500 pounds, more than what I'd really want to carry. So we'd have to keep our carrying weight down. That 12,000 pounds, that's an empty weight. Here you have the end command. This is very tall pass-through. I don't know how to show that on camera here, but it's extremely tall, even though it might be reduced a little bit. As far as going inside, we're looking at a rather large kitchen. We'll go ahead up into very tiny little shelves on either side. I don't see any kind of outlets. The bathroom is fair. The shower's nice. Good storage. I don't know, that's a little close for me. Some of this feels uncomfortable already to me. Washer dryer hookup. Very normal front closet as you'd expect. Hidden bench seat storage, and you do have a dresser. I would get the two bottom drawers. So as far as the rest of the RV, let's go take a look, see what it looks like in here. We're looking at places we might be able to work at here. This flips up. This is going to be an extra leaf. We'll be able to put an office chair in here if necessary. It does have an outlet on this side. A lot of these things don't have outlets on the slides for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Privacy windows, roller blinds. You do have, as far as your typical recliners across from the TV, the fireplace, kind of a standard that everybody does now. And then your couch. I'm sure there's little hidden storage there, but not much. This is unique. That is unique. Definitely can see problems with that. As you're already seeing, if you check it out, this mounting screw's moving along with it at almost half to. 3-burner stove. Kudos to them not going crazy with that. Oven. And we don't need anything quite this big as far as residential, but you do have a lot of counter space in here. It's a good size. It's all that. I like a lot of it. The microwave's zero level. Kind of looks like an afterthought though.
Yeah,
It's just kind of sticking out there. Yeah, refrigerator does that slightly too, but not as bad. We can handle it. Okay guys, so we're looking at this Jayco. We haven't looked at a lot of those. Thought we might want to take a peek. 10,995 pounds. That's with cargo in excess of 1,850 pounds. Your convenience center takes away from your storage. The storage is tall, very confined left to right on this side. You can see the slide here. It's a rack and pinion. This is a Jayco Eagle. It's not too bad as far as length, I think. We'll see if there's some numbers inside. We got a 27 RS. And then again, you want to see what the storage looks like from this side without it being obstructed. Not bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's just small slide, very small slide. Extra handle. We was thinking about putting that on ours, actually. All right, so inside you have an island. As far as travel access, possibly. Heidi wanted to point out shoe storage and a pretty good size storage here. As far as the pantry itself,
Nice.
I think you can find everything in here.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Different.
it feels a little bit on the lower end side, but it's okay. It's not bad. Of course, that would have to be, as far as with us working, this would have to be the workstation area. And I think you could probably remove this altogether if you wanted to. $43,995 is a pretty good price. That's not a bad price. Seating's good. It's not totally separate from the kitchen, but it does a relatively good job.
This is nice because it looks like you can lay down here.
Looks like Heidi be sleeping.
But
Yeah, I can fit on that easily.
Yeah.
That's much bigger. I don't know. This isn't too bad. That Furrion, that's going to be a 12-volt compressor, I'm sure. That's nice. Well, this is fair. Everything about it's fair. There's no carpet on the slide, which is kind of, nice, sleek. Here's the cards that go along with this. That's kind of nice. Got little playing cards, basically. Let Heidi dig one up there. And I can't read any of that.
So, GVW 10,995. It's 32 foot 8 inches.
What's the other
87 fresh, 75.5 gray, and 43 black.
So that's plenty of there.
Yeah.
Your microwave's a little bit different there. Let's hang on to this. It's a high point, which I'm not real sure what that is there.
Can you figure out how to open it?
Push a button? Maybe that's not the pen. There's the door.
Oh, you just
Oh, it's the
pull
whole
on it.
thing though.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. So we'll go ahead and head up top. Take a look here in the bathroom. Traditional bathroom. The toilet is extremely close to the wall. The door, of course, when the door is closed, you don't have to worry about that, but nonetheless, it's very close. Good, very, very good storage here. The best linen storage I've seen. But it's also storage for the bedroom, too. So it's shared. Shower's fair. The height on this is pretty low. Let me go ahead and show you here. A lot of people have stepped in here, because you can tell. It can be done, but you have to use this with the wand. Unless you crouch down.
Nice.
Yeah, for how big the mirror is, let's hoping the medicine cabinet would be a little bit bigger. And then we're into the bedroom. This is all nice, very nice here. Again, shared storage with the bathroom, which isn't a bad thing. A couple dresser drawers. A couple little storage there. Kind of low. We like our stuff a little bit higher there. There are outlets and USBs on either side. That's kind of nice too, but yeah, it's not bad.
Mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre. Not bad though. There's some strong points here. The show has been covered. The reason is because we're having an extremely hard time getting in a lot of these fifth wheels, and quite honestly, a lot of these fifth wheels that we're looking at, we purposely are looking at ones that we would get, we would buy, we would use, and there's not a lot of that at this show. You either have a few of them that are small, entry-level type. You have a few mediums, but you have a lot of high-end here. Lots of high-end. They are definitely going for the newbie. They're definitely going for the retiree.
Yes, for sure.
And what do you think about the sale price in Florida? The show price?
Kind of high.
Kind of high. This isn't anything great. I don't see anything here. And this kind of reminds me of people have asked us in the past and have told us too in our comments, hey, you get ripped off at the shows. The show price ain't that great. You could find it cheaper elsewhere. Well, I'm going to tell you that that's not true with the Cleveland show, depending on which one you go with. And it's not bad at all. So as far as the locale, just this area, the show pricing here isn't nothing like the Cleveland show.
It wouldn't necessarily be a
Yeah.
great deal.
Yeah, up north it is. at the Cleveland
Right.
show, which isn't near as big.
Even other travel full-time YouTubers are driving to heck North Canton.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're not down here. So
Yeah.
that was interesting that we seen what we did. I think though that we're finished with the amount of interaction that we've had.
Plus we have a lot
Oh, yeah.
of the grand designs.
Yes, we have a lot of lazy day shopping that we're going to show you, and that'll be in the next video, not this one. Like I said, this one we just came back to cover the stuff that we missed the first time. Also, we want to make mention that when we were here at the show the first time, we did purchase some items that are going to be a review item. You'll check that out a little bit later, hopefully. And we also got something sent to us that'll be a review item. So we're going to close out the show here, and then we'll pick it up after that, where we actually went out and did some stuff. But for this video, this will be it. And
Pretend it's Wednesday
Yeah.
and not Saturday.
yeah, and I'll tell you, as far as the show, definitely come down and see it.
Oh, most definitely.
If you need to see RVs and put yourself inside of RVs to get a feel of what they are like inside, there's no better place other than, I think, Hershey.
Yeah.
And Hershey was canceled this year, so they're doing a pretty good job keeping people socially distanced, but for the most part, it's a little tight for us. And if we would have been able to get all the footage that we captured on Wednesday on here for you, it would have been awful nice. But
if you like lots of people, head down
On the weekends.
weekends. If you don't, try to hit the first day.
Yep, early for sure. All right, so Heidi will close this out.
As always, we hope to see you out here. Bye.